Yo, it's your boy Sonny Digital, man. I'm at the Partments with my boy Parlae, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Let's get it.
Hey, Parlay, meet me at the Partments.
Yo, you already know this your boy Parlay, live from the Partments. I'm in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments. Listen, I love Atlanta. I love my city. The devil. The only thing I love more than Atlanta is the west side of Atlanta. Shout out to Bankhead. Long live Swall. Long live Charlotte Long Rest Easy Buddy, a.k.a. We Fly. Listen, when we talk about what we do here, and we talk about the culture, and we talk about really the past 25 going on 30 years, Atlanta has really, we've been like LeBron James. We like LeBron James, for real. We like LeBron James, for real. Like we've been going non-stop at the highest level, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a lot of levels of what we do, and a lot of times we have rebirth. I'm gonna say we rebirth ourselves. You know, started from back then with, you know, Kilo Ali's and Raheem the Dream, the bass music, and JD coming, and Lil Jon coming, and, you know, from us to Jeezy, to Gucci, to T.I., to seeing these sound change, to the Rich Kids, to the, you know, Travis Porters, and to seeing how all this music changed. My next guest has been a person who was one of the people who took it and ran with the culture and continued to have the culture going. It's about hits after hits. That's about, you can't talk about producers in Atlanta. And I'm gonna say this, for real shit. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck how far you go back. When you talk about producers in the city, and you got it. I'm gonna be modest. I'm just say top 5 list. If this nigga not on your fucking top 5 list, when it comes to Atlanta, I don't give a damn how far you go back. You might be biased. That's something I can say. I can understand that. I don't see how you can't, because he carried the culture for Atlanta, put this motherfucker on his back, hit after fucking hit after hit. You know how a nigga make so many beats and have so many hits, you be like, bro, how the fuck is this nigga keep making these motherfuckers, bro? You see what I'm saying? Now to welcome my next guest to the show, Sonny Digital. What up, dog? Nah, that shit be free. It's when it comes to the city, I'm biased as fuck. I understand that. Just like anybody else from the city. But the reason I'm biased is not just because I'm from here. Because I breathe this shit. I really feel this shit. I really understand this shit. I get a question a lot of times when niggas be like, Parlay, how you feel about Atlanta music? I get it throughout all this. Every 5 years, nigga ask me. I always say I love it, nigga. Because I remember when I was them when we was them niggas, when niggas was like, that shit ain't gonna work. What that shit talking about? All that shit cheese. We don't want to hear that shit. Where the beat come from? Where the fuck is the Fruit Loops and all that? Nigga, we kept going. And there's always a barrier in there. Yeah. And I always like when niggas just be authentic and niggas have a sound. Like, bro, you came in with a sound. Like, all producers got sounds. Sure. And when you started really coming in and having your shit drop, Atlanta was popping. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was going crazy.
And it was easy to be like, you know what, I'm gonna make some shit that how these niggas sound, or these niggas tempos, or these niggas like, when you really came and changed this shit up a whole other fucking different way. You see what I'm saying? And then it was like, shit, that fast.
It was so crazy.
Sonny Digital. Something you should hear, listen, it like, and then it was like, you know how the end of the mixtape era came.
Yeah.
And then when the streaming started really coming into play, and every time you turn some shit on, then you hear, Sonny Digital. That's about for a period of time. And you know, like now, it's a lot of good producers, but I feel like a lot of these producers, they sharing times.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this nigga hot, but it's this nigga hot, and this nigga hot. And your time is just like, nigga, go to Sonny.
Yeah, it was like you said, niggas is sharing time now. But in defense of that, though, it's just way more saturated, too.
Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just speaking on...
No, that's facts. That's facts. I understand what you're saying. It was like, at the time, it was like, it was one nigga you gonna go to. No question about it and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? And after that, another nigga. But then now, like, coming into this new age, just like, so many more niggas. So it's like 3 niggas sharing shine at one time, and 4 niggas. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. It's gonna get more niggas to go to, you know what I'm saying? But
and the sounds is different. Because now if you go to these, if you want that Memphis sound, the high up-tempo, high hard-hat, you're going to probably go to these producers. If you want more of these, you're going to probably use these producers. If you want some more of these, you're probably going to use these producers. Back then, it was like, it wasn't that. It was like, I want Sonny Digital sound.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? It was just, it was a little different from that, and I know it's kind of hard to explain for people who like some of these number called newbies, like people who just starting to get into some of the youngest who don't really understand how music really changed and the formats and how it really was went from mixtapes and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, certain producers that came, it's a little different, but
Parlay, listen. Regardless, whatever you start, if you're gonna be in it long enough, you're gonna see something change. If you're in it long enough, you're gonna feel that change. Like,
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna change. You know what I'm saying? If you in it long enough. If you just want to in and out, nigga, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You always gonna have a little outside opinion. But if you in it, you're seeing the change, you know what I'm saying? You'll feel it. You know what I'm saying?
how do you stay consistent? Even with how everything changed.
Consistent, be consistent. It consists of being ahead of the curve. I feel like that's always been something like how you just really just saying about Atlanta. And in so many words, all I heard was really, man, we just been ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? Like, we present some new shit to anybody. Like, if I brought you a new drug right now, if I brought you about the first person to bring you some weed, you like, what the fuck with that? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna push it out just on some normal human instinct, though. You know what I'm saying? But like,
You know that about it.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? But like 2-3 weeks later, everybody's smoking this shit now, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like I feel like I ain't gonna equate Atlanta to that though, but just to put it on like a scale, it's kinda like that. Like we come with the shit kinda leading it being like this
Lead it to new school.
you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand it at first. Then when it start catching on, then you know we already on to the next shit now. You know what I'm saying?
I think just because we got so many different varieties of music.
That too. Everybody, we got so many pockets. We've been having pockets and
We
shit.
did have varieties.
Been having pockets.
Let's do it right here, son.
Yeah.
I always like to get to know the person who we see because I feel like when we understand a person's story, it makes everything they did and things they're doing even more relatable. And it be a lot of times like we have a lot of famous artists and producers, but we never really get the chance to like know them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when niggas make the connection, it's like, man, I fuck some of these because I like his vibe, I like him as a person. It ain't got nothing. When a nigga fuck with you, your frequency is a whole totally different type of shit.
Nah, I'm already.
You know what I'm saying? Let's start all the way back to where you from.
So, I was born in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Saginaw, Michigan, not Detroit. So that's where my mom, she's from, and my daddy African. So my daddy, he came from Africa to Michigan, and my mama was pregnant. But before me, my mama was with all my whole, like, my mama generation of their family, they had already moved down to Atlanta and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But the older generation still stayed in Michigan, which was Saginaw and shit. I was the last one born and shit, though, so, like, you know, my mom wanted to go back up there with her parents, and so that's how I ended up being born in Michigan and shit.
How far is that from Detroit?
It was about like an hour, right? About like an hour and shit. It ain't far. You know, I fly into Detroit and stay at the casinos and shit. Though. If I go to Saginaw, I fly over there, stay in Detroit, so the casinos and drive to Saginaw.
So back to Detroit.
I don't know what that shit is. What's that big one that we be going to? What's that big casino?
Greentown.
I mean, Motor City.
Motor City.
Is that big one, right?
Yeah.
Whichever one that is. They all look the same when you get to playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, so, boom, that's how I was born in Michigan, though. But, you know, being that my mom and them had already, like, moved down to Atlanta before they was already down here. So I moved back down to Atlanta as soon as I was born. So, boom. But I still had a portion of my family in Michigan. I'm only saying this because this is a very important part, though. You know what I'm saying? So, when I started to get, like, a name, and I just wasn't including, like, where I was actually born. My actual background, like everybody was kind of like not getting mad, but it's kind of like
leave it aside, bro.
Type shit though, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everybody it's fair. I feel it. You know
I got some family in Tennessee, so I know exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So boom, that's how I ended up in Atlanta and shit though. So boom, we in Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie, we grew up. I know it's cliche, everybody was saying, but we grew up everywhere in Atlanta except for the South Side.
That is every nigga who stayed in Atlanta. You know. Okay, if you from Atlanta, this how it is. You don't stay on every side of town, or you don't stay on every part of that side of town.
On this side of town, I never stayed on was the South Side, but the most memorable times, like as far as like going into adulthood, I was on the North Side. I was out of Gwinnett. Like before then, I was like Memorial Drive type shit though, like. Avondale Estates. I remember them apartments and shit, though. The Huddle House and shit next to the fucking jail. Like,
Avondale across from
yeah. Over there.
Longest down there.
I remember that place. My brother, he was terrorizing all that shit. It was just, we was, man, literally just all over. Like when I'm looking at it at hindsight and looking how I'm living this shit though, like it was like, bro, I couldn't even imagine like having my kids just moving around, like how much we was just like moving around and just resettling and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I got to high school and shit though, like, you know, my mom, she ain't had like a career, she's had like a job and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was easy to move from job to job. So her job was in Gwinnett for the longest and shit though, so nobody was there. You know what I'm saying? And shit, out the blue, she just started moving, she started working in the city. So, like midway through my high school time and shit, like 10th grade, I moved to the city and shit.
Where you went to high school at first, I think?
In the city?
Gwinnett.
Gwinnett, I went to Norcross.
No problem.
I went to Norcross High School out there. Out there, that's where I really like Norcross and middle school too out there too. Pickneyville, we was out there. That's where I really like started learning how to make beats and shit though too, from that side of town. By the time I got to the city, I already knew how to do the shit though.
What school you moved to? What school you went to? You got to see?
Grady?
Grady.
Yeah, so I went to Grady, but
Midtown High School.
now that shit was nice as fuck though, bro. That shit
Yeah, it is.
was nice,
That shit
bro.
look crazy though.
I ain't even gonna lie, that shit. I be driving by that motherfucker, I be like, boy, that shit look nice, bro. Like they didn't, boy, they added a whole nother side to it, changed the name. But
we shot out talking outside the next video.
I fuck with that school, bro. When I went from that school when I went from Norcross to that school, so what happened? So when my mama she got the job in the city and shit, so we moved to the city, but all our friends were still in Norcross and shit though. So I wanted to still go to school in Norcross. But what had happened is, you know, when the semesters change, they do all that address shit though, and they start seeing the mail was coming back. And so at that time, I ain't really want to like I don't know what it was. I was kind of already set on doing my music shit though, and then I was trying to go. Basically, they was kicking me and my brother out of the Gwinnett school, so because they found out we stayed in the city and shit though. So boom, but I had already went to Grady a year before, something like that though. And I was kind of going back and forth between the schools. But my last year, you know, in high school and shit. I'm trying to like they caught up to my shit. I'm trying to find a school to go to now. Go back to Grady, they saying I done missed too many days of school at Gwinnett because my mama tried to drive me from Atlanta to Gwinnett in the morning, fucking late every fucking day. And so when she tried to get me back in Grady, they said they don't want to like let me in because of that. They want to send me down to Crim. I'm like, bro, I ain't no badass kid. I ain't about to go to Crim. Like my mama, she said you ain't about to.
You go to Crim. That's the last step.
Bro, I'm like, nah, I ain't did nothing to go to Crim. Like, I ain't did nothing to go to Crim. I ain't going there. So, boom, me and her just agreed for me to go get my GED. So
that easy.
That easy. My mom and my dad kind of they believed in what I wanted to do. Shit though, I kind of was like set on what I wanted to do. Like I knew what I wanted to do at that time, which I guess was a little more promising than what I wanted to do. Just knowing what you want to do is like, I don't know. I guess if I look at
you're a visionary. When you can see it, you can go get it.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
You know what I'm saying? I was just happy that they just was just open to it.
Supportive to the shit.
Yeah, and they let me do
so
shit.
You say goddamn back then, middle school, that's when you started making beats.
Yeah.
What drove you to even start? Have you always been into music?
Nah, I mean, shit, to be for real, I was like just consuming just like a regular person. You don't even probably know like
who what is, or who this what is, or who rap started that, or none of that shit.
No,
I just know the shit come on the radio, everybody sing it. I know that. I don't really know the words to it, but I can sing it a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? They just consume it. They just doing their job and just listen. They surface level listeners and shit though. And that's why I started this though. You know what I'm saying? But what got me into it was me not knowing what the fuck I wanted to do. So, you know, I'm seeing everybody finding what they want to do. My partners over here playing basketball. My brothers and my cousins loving the fucking video game. I ain't fucking with none of this shit. I'm feeling like the outcast. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And then my fucking brother brought this little beat machine. My oldest brother brought a little beat machine over.
How many siblings you got?
I got 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. So 2 older brothers on my mama's side I grew up with 2 younger sisters on my daddy's side. Still right now. So, my oldest brother had brought this little beat shit there to the crib and I started fucking with that. But at the time I still ain't know too much about like making beats and shit though. I ain't know nothing about it though because there wasn't nobody around me that made beats. My brother was just.
About what year was this? Try to put it in perspective.
I mean, how old are you when you're in the 6th grade? Probably like
12.
So probably like this is like 5th grade, 5th, 4th grade when all this is going on. As far as I can remember, though, my brother was bringing this equipment to the crib and shit. Yeah. So he bringing all this shit to the crib, and I'm kind of just like on some I'm just playing with all this shit though. And then all this shit is stolen equipment though for what? Growing up now, he told me all this shit is like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's equipment that's coming and going, so it's not staying too long though, you know what I'm saying?
So you get a chance to play with it.
Yeah.
And you learn it a little bit.
Yeah, he done sold it.
Something else, you play with it, learn this a little bit.
Type shit though, he done sold it.
So you process it. You really got there learning, goddamn.
I'm learning subconsciously. Yeah. I'm just finding something I like, so boom. Well, fast forward now, like middle school and shit though, so it was always easier to rap than make beats though, because we couldn't get the ideally we needed MPC to make beats and shit though. It wasn't Prelude when I was in 6th grade. When I was in 6th grade, it was none of that shit though, you know what I'm saying? So boom. Well, earlier it wasn't none of that shit though. So when I got to 6th grade, I was we was doing the rapping shit though, and then what happened was we ran out of fucking beats to fucking rap on and shit though. And then buddy kind of like showed me this program was for free at the time, and he was like, just use this or learn how to use this or whatever though. Whatever though we're doing. And I just kind of took it and I just started fucking with it. I just started taking a liking into it and stuff. And so my uncle, he also seen that I was fucking with it. And so my cousin from Michigan, his name T-Rex, he came down to Atlanta to come live with us for a little bit. And he was making beats on the same program, and I'm looking at it like I'm just all like, dang, like bro, this shit crazy. Like how the fuck, like what the
How you
fuck?
doing all this?
Yeah, like
do all this shit?
Yeah, type shit though. My head cracked, bro. So now my mind going. I'm interested now though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like I'm seeing you doing it in front of my face, type shit though. So now it's making me want to try it out though. So boom, that's how I really just kind of like start getting into it though. I just start like just kind of mimicking whatever the fuck he doing or whatever he trying to do, whatever though. You know what I'm saying? And then what I also started doing was I started like going back on the music that I was listening to and finding out who's producing and stuff though. Now that I found out that producing was a thing though, you know what I'm saying? So I was starting to like correlate why I like so many songs and stuff though, and everything started correlating to certain producers. So at the time I liked Young Jeezy. I would listen to a lot of Young Jeezy. And I was like, damn, who's producing? So I did research and I found out it was Shawty Red. So I started doing my research on Shawty Red though and started seeing everything else he started producing outside of that though. So that's kind of how I started to build a sound that I like. You know what I'm saying? And I was really mimicking his sound for the longest, even like up to now. You know what I'm saying? Like I still
got some DNA of this shit in me.
Yeah, like I'm still influenced by him. That's where I come from though. I love to make beats like that though. You know what I'm saying? Especially now I know that I can do it like to that level and shit though. You know what I'm saying? But that's really how I kind of got into it though. I really just kind of fell into it.
Start fucking with.
Yeah.
What was that first song that was recorded on the beat that you was like got you that first attention when niggas was like, but this song really hard. Here's your first song and niggas was like, who made the beat? Nigga like Sonny Digital.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to my hit, bro. Rex. Up until Rex, I was like Atlanta local. Like niggas knew I made beats and shit though. Like I was doing beats for like Brick Squad and all that shit and Walker, Slim Dunk and all them niggas. Like everybody was buzzing. Everybody was just bubbling. Nobody was just there yet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when that Rex shit came out, that shit just kind of just took everything over the top though. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like just took everything over. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was wondering.
How did that song come about? Did you make the beat first? Did you make the beat on the spot?
So that shit came on some crazy shit too. Like I really got my break from working with Gorilla Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Gorilla Zoe, that's forever my nigga.
Shout out to Gorilla Zoe.
To the day I die, he gonna always have my support. Whatever he need from me, I don't care where I'm at in my career. If I'm down, I'm up. I got that nigga for life, bro. So once I got out of high school, that's who I was staying with. You know what I'm saying? Right after I dropped out and shit though, I shot down his old crib and shit though. And but I met him through my other homie and shit though. But I met YC because he was signed to Block. Zoe was signed to Block. when I be with Zoe, I just be with him all the time. Wherever he go, I'm going with him and shit though. So he'll go down the block studio and shit though. And mind you, at the time when I start coming around Zoe, that's me fresh out of high school. I got 1,000,000 beats, bro. So I'm just giving him beats. Yeah, everybody, you get some beats, everybody, everybody. To me, this shit like a field day. Like, I got all these beats, and I go to block. You know how many rappers he had over there? He got all these rappers.
Everybody.
I'm like, yeah, it's time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's go time. So, but my main focus is Zoe, because that's who I'm staying with. I'm fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so he getting most of them beats, though. They getting a lot of, like, the leftovers that he ain't picking and shit, though. So whatever he ain't picking, they get all them shits, though. So shit, the whole computer loaded up and shit, though. And I think that's how YC got that beat. So when YC did get that beat, mind you, I didn't really know them niggas over there, though. I was just over there just on some, like, young nigga shit, just trying to make
a way.
But what? I ain't give a fuck if it was you. I ain't give a fuck if it was you. Nigga, you here? You trying to rap? Boom. You get a beat, nigga. Fuck it, nigga. You in the right place, nigga. Like, sometimes I'm just trying to make that shit happen. So that's how the shit happened with YC. But then YC started hitting me up about the song. I ain't know who the fuck he was. He was emailing me. I ain't know who the fuck he was. So I'm just ignoring this shit. Like, trying to get the business and all that shit done. I'm just on some like, man, fuck this shit. I heard the same shit 1,000,000 times. Like, I got a hit. I'm thinking I'm hitting the gold mine by working with Zoe right now, because me and Zoe doing so much work, and I'm feeling like my career going and shit though. I'm not paying attention to the shit that's really about to take off and shit though. So that nigga just hitting me. Then I just respond one day on the email and shit though, and he tell me everything, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, but I'm still, I don't know nothing going on, because it's just him on the song when he's telling me about it, and he ain't really nobody yet. I ain't nobody. And Future, he wasn't really popping yet though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was Rocco.
He was coming from Meathead.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, I finally get back with him and shit. And so it was this other company I used to fuck with though. They had the studio. They used to make beats at too. So I just happened to be over there one day, and I remember it was raining. It was raining bad as fuck, and You remember who YC was signed to? KV, Big Play, and all of them and shit though. So boom, they called.
Niggas come on in the church truck, got them gonna throw 20,000 this club, other club throw another 10.
Man, what nigga going retarded, bro? So boom, I'm so fresh and new to the game. This my first placement, first whatever and shit though. And I'm trying to be on some, like, I'm just trying to fuck with niggas who spending the money with me so they can keep on spending the money. So they called me, bro. Hey, we trying to buy the beat. I'm like, I'm broke as fuck. I'm like, I bet. What's up? How much you trying to buy it for? Man, at the time, I ain't sold no beef for over $500, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sold no beef for $1,000 to me is crazy. That shit insane. You know what I'm saying?
1,000?
I'm like, nigga, I'm on some just like, I'm thinking this is on some regular shit though. I'm like, man, look, bro, I'm just trying to like just make sure we keep on working. Man, bro, I say the beef, honey, it's $300, my boy. Sold him the beef for $300. I told him if I was $300, them niggas pull right up, bro. Come get the files from me. I'm trying to, when I'm exporting the beat, I'm trying to put my tag on it, but that shit ain't working. So for some reason, I took my tag out that shit though. So, and that shit worked, and I was like, man, fuck it. Mind you, I still don't know what the song gonna be. So I'm just also just trying to get the business done.
So like, boy, you wanna give me the money for real? You wanna come on, get this shit? Come on.
Type shit though. I'm like, I'm fucked up, man. I need this money right now. I need to pay this phone bill or whatever it is I need to do. I need to do it that day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, boom. So a couple more days passed. YC called me again. He pulled back up over there. But this time when he pulled back up, I think, or this might have all been in the same day, I can't remember though, but he plays me the song. When he played me the song, it's just Future on the song. So it's just all Future parts though. Like, literally, like, bro, like I said shit so many times, like, looking back on it now, it's like a fill in the blank song. Like, nigga, anybody could have hopped on that motherfucker, that shit still would have been the hit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit would have went up. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to YC though. He caught that though, but when I heard it, looking back on it now, it just really like the fill in the blank song. Like, if Future gave you a song right now type shit though, it's like,
just it's easy
type shit though. You can't miss. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was already kind of set up for him. You know, for me, it was a cool time though, but it was also shaky though, because you know, shit could get funny when it's like, you know, I really didn't know YC. I didn't know Future like that. I knew Rocco, but I didn't really know Future and shit though. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to like handling the business at the time, though, it wasn't like nobody had any like reason to be loyal or try to like be fair.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm gonna make sure he get. I'm make sure I'm handling it right. Yeah, let y'all know right nigga like that. Fuck, they gonna handle this shit.
And we dealing with a massive hit right now too. Though, you know,
and it's already a hit.
You know how messy that shit get though.
Yeah, you trying to go back and do the work after? Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, it just get tricky though. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when, like during the song, like going up, it was fun though. But it was like I feel like I was chasing so much of that success though. Like I wasn't like living in it though. You know what I'm saying? I was chasing so much of it though because of how it happened though, and how it was happening too. Like it wasn't like no. Everybody wasn't just linking up trying to like make more. You know what I'm saying? It was like you gonna work with this side, work with this side type shit though. Like.
Nigga, I ain't trying to really be in all this shit. I just want to be here. I told y'all how I started, nigga. Hey, you rap here, you get some beats. You rap here, you get some beats.
But even if it wasn't like just so much like you go over here, you go over here, it just even felt like that. But like it felt like you was working on this side. It felt like
Now you get the cold shoulder.
You know what I'm saying? So like so it was a cool time. Like the aftermath of it though, getting paid from it and shit though was cool though. Going through it though, and like actually going through the motions of having a hit. Not having the business ready and just not having nothing in line. Shit just kind of like, not just waking up to like a hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just kind of like, it's fun, but that shit is tricky though too. You know what I'm saying? Like, then imagine getting hit with niggas who don't really know you know, so it's like no reason for a nigga to be fair to you. Or I'm not saying they wasn't fair, but it's like there's no reason for a nigga to be like you said, to make sure, and then make sure he
Hey, what the producer, they come on, make sure he in the video.
Type
make
shit,
sure
so
come on,
like,
hey, this one made the beat. Hey, give me some more beats. Like, then let's see we can put some more shit together.
Looking on it in hindsight though, I was mad then, but looking on hindsight, I can't be mad at it now. Nobody knew each other though. I can't expect them to like treat niggas you don't know like you know.
How much do you think you learned from that situation?
Man, bro, I learned the most, bro. I learned the most in my whole like I feel like my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I always be saying like going through it, that shit was hard as fuck though. I feel like I'm still going through it though, but it's a lot easier. But like, if I was like able to get all that money that I felt like I was supposed to be getting at that time, I probably would have fucked it up. I probably would have been doing stupid shit. I probably wouldn't have like had no means of going back in the studio to get like some more hits because I probably would have felt like I just had everything. So it was like, you know, I'm kind of glad how it played out though, because I gained a lot of knowledge though too, and like I feel like the part that I play in like the whole community, or like just the whole music, is kind of like just like the knowledge. Like people trust my knowledge that I gain and trust what I be telling them about this shit though, because
I went through it. It's a different level. When you go through it, it's a different level. When you actually get a chance to experience, it's a different level. A lot of people come in the game and they got somebody with them who have experienced it before and kind of hold their hand and walk them through shit. So it's different when you don't have that. And I understand that because we was the same way. See, we had a hit, didn't know nothing about no publishing, we know nothing about none of that shit. No masters, we know nothing about none of that shit. The only difference was we made the beats. So it was, your situation was different because like you said, you ain't really know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I know that shit was crazy.
Hold on. So since y'all made the beats, y'all got 100%. Y'all was 100%ers then basically.
Yep.
And so how did that work out? Like did you like did y'all what y'all end up doing first? Did y'all end up getting a publishing deal, like going to get an artist deal first?
We got okay, so what ended up happening first, we ended up getting a publishing deal first. So everybody got an individual publishing deal.
From the same company?
Yeah, from the same company, Sonny.
Oh,
You know
ATV?
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Then me and Pimp ended up getting a producer publishing because me and Pimp produced. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we started.
So you got the artist publishing
and I
producer publishing.
Yeah. I make beats on every album.
Then you got the artist deal.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because I made Lean with the Rock with it too.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Buck. So every album we do, me and Pimp go produce at least 2-3 songs a piece on that. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that early too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was organically because could nobody make the beats we was making. Because nobody, it was new.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it was different. So that's how it ended up happening.
Was y'all signed to JD? I don't mean to get
No, we never know. We have never had a contract with so though.
So y'all just straight
You know what I'm saying?
Straight y'all to
Yep. What happened was we was with Universal at first.
UNPG? That's publishing trip.
Yeah, we was with Universal. We signed Universal on White Tee. So our first album came out with Universal. But White Tee didn't have the success that, like the magnitude that it had. It didn't have that success on the charts.
Right.
Because they didn't really know how to market it. They didn't really know. It was big in the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hat sticking up.
Yeah, fix your hair.
I'm speaking
Get
out.
yourself together. Yep, there you go.
I'm turning my shit to the front now. I'm gonna go west side of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Why you go for your big bro?
I'm just go west side of that shit, man. Y'all know, hey. So, after we signed with Universal, they didn't really know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, I Think They Like Me was on our first album. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was JD did a remix and put it on his album, Young Fly Flash album, because he was the president of Virgin at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then he asked what we had going on. So we hit Universal and asked for a release. And Universal gave us a release.
Oh wow.
Like it's like really just like gave us a release.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
So JD put an album, and then all that he put Bow Wow and Brad on there. That song ended up becoming the biggest song on his shit he put out.
So it came out. It already came out already.
Yeah, All That They Like Me was already out. It was already the hottest song in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Already. And then the crazy part about this is Lean with the Rock what it was too. Because I'm not on All That They Like Me.
You just did a beat.
Pimp made the beat on All That They Like Me. Pimp made White Tee and All That They Like Me.
So being in a group, do you stick it a part of that?
No, but see, okay, so the White Tee, Jizzle ain't no White Tee, but we made sure Jizzle get a piece of White Tee. Well, All That Like Me came out, I quit the group.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? But it's still. Well, it's still a department. Got all this shit right here. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But All That Like Me came out, I'm not on it. Cause I done quit the group like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So when I did it, I ended up making Lean with the Rock. So when I made Lean with the Rock, Franchise Boys wasn't on Lean with the Rock. It was just me and all my artists.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? In one of my groups, one of the groups, there was a big group in the pool at the time called Trail Squad.
Mm-hmm.
So when All That Like Me became big, All That Like Me remix was on the radio, #1, and Lean with it was #2. But it was the Franchise Boys. Mm-hmm. So JD was like, "What's going on next?" So I ended up taking two guys of a group I had off, and my homie Shotty Black, and put the Franchise Boys on there. And shit, then we put that bitch out too, and that bitch hit. It was already a hit. I was already on the radio.
Damn.
I just been lucky.
You see, I ain't gonna lie, there be them backstories niggas be needing to know. Cause as a child, I'm like, what the fuck, like.
Yeah, and JD just got us the deal. He just got us a deal, an album deal with Virgin because he was the president over there.
So after Universal.
After Universal, so we signed directly with Virgin. So it wasn't, we didn't sign with So Def. We signed with Virgin. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of like implant there. But JD was the one who was more controlling everything though. Like I always tell everybody, we never been signed to JD, but you might well, I'm So Def. Because even to this day, he's still putting us in a position to do shit. Still to this fucking day. You see what I'm saying? So I salute, but we never had a physical contract with JD. You see what I'm saying? And then when JD left and went to Def Jam, they wanted like $3 million from us. They wanted like $3 million for us to leave because our next budget was like $1.5 million. You know what I'm saying? For our third album. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. So damn, that nigga was on 3. I'm like, man, look, man, write that shit off and let me go.
Yeah.
Shit.
Real. So Ben, at the Racks on Racks, back in the studio, you cooking, you focusing on the shit, and then you like, I gotta get me another. You don't keep the whole nother drive, man.
Well,
What was that next step that you was like, okay, this may be it. Even if the song really didn't do good, even if it did do good, whatever that next step was, that really helped you to transition from the Racks on Racks to be like, okay, you know what? Boom, okay, I'm up now, I might got another one. What that next song was?
yeah, the next song was Same Damn Time, but my boy, I wasn't confident at all. I was like, boy, I thought I just hit a 7 on the first roll. I just thought that was it, my boy. I swear, I'm looking at it like, hey, yo, this the end of this song, man. This shit dying down, and then, you know, YC really a street nigga though. So you know, being a rapper, it really come with a lot of obligations and going to do a lot of free shows, going from this city to that city though. it's a lot of favors and shit though when you could be making money in the city and shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's just a hard transition and shit though.
Definitely.
So, man, that nigga stopped doing that shit though. As soon as he stopped doing like going to like some of them shows and shit though, man, the song just kind of disappeared off the charts and shit though. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, shit.
That's how the radio station will do you though.
But what they when I say it was going up one week and that shit was just came off, nigga. It didn't go down or anything. That shit came off, nigga. You know, as songs go down, that shit just nigga say,
No more
come
time.
here, nigga. Nigga said that shit ain't never happened, nigga. Bro, I'm like, bro. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, it's over with. Like this shit was
It was
just
good while it lasted.
type shit though. So boom. I'm still at the time. Now I'm
No, eat your few of them motherfuckers out of the department. We got time.
No.
Yeah, all right. We kicking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
at the time.
Yeah. Goddamn, eat your few of them motherfuckers, man. Shit, I need
I'm
me
still-
some of them motherfuckers now, goddamn it. Damn, I ain't even on this shit. I'm on the goddamn, I ain't eating no goddamn fried food, no sweets, no carb, low carb for the rest of the year.
I mean, I ain't really got no problem, my boy. You see how skinny I am. No gap. I ain't do anything.
Nah, for real though. Man,
Yeah.
little nigga shit, man.
But, so, I'm still working with Future at the time. And you know Propane. Propane, my man, so
Shout out to boy Propane, man.
he was the one that was always just like, you know, fucking with me though. Rocco too. Rocco, that's how I kind of even got into the whole mix of like really fucking with Future, because I was fucking with Rocco heavy. Rocco like my favorite rapper. So I was just happy to be in that whole little A1 mix, you know what I'm saying? So Propane was always just hitting me for beats with Future, like, you know what I'm saying? I go to the studio with Future sometime though, but not all the time, but Propane would be there all the time, so I be just sending Propane like all the beats and shit. Future was getting on hella the beats, like hella shit though, like everything. That's how we started. Like in between like racks, me and him was like still working this shit though. So that's how I kind of like started working like a lot more with him though, cause he was working a lot more, knocking shit out quicker and shit though. So we had built up a whole bunch of records in between, like same on time. And so boom, we just still working. We were doing all this shit. And he did that the Streets Calling mixtape, and this is like literally right at the racks on racks, bro. Like, nigga, I'm in confusion. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck about to go on. Boom, same damn time come out. But check, I ain't really like the song when it came out. I'm at the studio with Travis Porter with Quez, Bo, and Ali. I'm at their studio trying to make some shit with them. They going crazy at the time too.
Yeah.
So I'm over there, like I said, I'm over there scrambling around trying to catch the next hit type shit though. So I'm over there with these niggas and shit. I'm in the room with Strap. They got 2 rooms. I'm in the other room with Strap, the little smaller rooms. Cause the tape had leaked and shit though. And Strap, he always been a nigga that be like close to the streets, just be catching all the leaks. Like he be out,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
all the shit.
you know, so he the first one came in and bumping that shit. I remember he was like, boy, this ain't down time shit hard as fuck. I'm like, man, in my mind, like back then, I used to be like, be so stuck on how I think niggas should be rapping on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on some like, man, this some bullshit. I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the time too, Future's still a new artist, so he got a sound that's kind of like developing to my ear. Like it's just not all the way there yet though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he already got it together though. But
He been rapping like that.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Just
he
took
been
it-
around us.
I know. I already
That's my
know.
dog.
He already, trust me, I already know. Like
That's my motherfucking dog.
bro, I couldn't catch it at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of confused, but I was like, when they was like they fuck with it, I'm like, man, I ain't got no choice but to fuck with it though. But when I seen it going crazy in the club, I don't know, bro. Got another one, good to go. That one was tricky though too. It never really officially came out as a single though. You know what I'm saying? It
It's
just
not
kind
High Street Club, a street song.
it came out on the album though, but it never was like an official single though, because it was like, it went so crazy like in the streets. It kind of went crazy like quicker than racks though. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
that's like when the streets was like really, the streets like mixtapes, putting songs out, like that shit was on fire. Like
Bro.
that was what the thing was right
That
there.
was the wave, bro. Niggas missed that, but
And it wasn't no screaming, it wasn't no way to receive no payments off this shit. Okay, we got 1,000
none of that.
streams. It
You
was
just go
nothing.
look-
Just put your music out, nigga.
You go look
got
at
a
that.
hot song, you better sell some beats, nigga.
you gonna look at that live mixtapes little number. You know that shit? That shit
Yeah,
be
yeah.
red,
Red and
green.
Throw thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah.
Well, I better got enough thumbs up. I'm tapping in. And that's when fans used to really be able to pick the single and shit though.
Facts.
You can see like what niggas really liking shit though. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with Same Damn Time. The shit, the streets really picked that shit though. I feel like they picked that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised how far that shit went.
That they were hard.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember them times. Okay, so you said as a producer, right? Mm-hmm. You was like, I be wanting niggas to rap a certain way on my beat.
Used to.
Used to, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a lot of producers do that? And do you think can it be is it a good thing or a bad thing to your experience?
I think it's a 50-50 thing. Depending, we talking about like producers right now. I think some of them niggas don't give a fuck about what niggas say on it though. A lot of them little niggas, a lot of new niggas, they just more concerned about catching the placement though. But on the flip side of things, if you really like getting into like trying to be a producer and shit though, like you like want a nigga rap a certain way, ain't nothing wrong with that though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you kind of got to know your boundaries and shit though. You know what I'm saying? And how far you can go with this artist though too. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be telling a nigga how to do what he in here doing. He ain't over your back telling you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all got that relationship to be like, hey bro, make the beat like this, and you can tell him, hey, I think you should rap like this on the beat type shit though. But other than that, if you just on some producer shit, you know what I'm saying? You do your thing, you let them do their thing, but I don't know, it just all depends. Every case different though, you know what I'm saying? Certain niggas, it's certain producers I don't want telling me shit about anything I'm doing. There's certain producers I be like, hey, what you said, bro, how should I do it? You know what I'm saying? There's certain people who I listen to, certain people who I won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rap or not though. You know what I'm saying? Might be my partner who don't rap at all. I just value his opinion more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy Sweet Beat don't play.
About what?
Sweet Beat gonna have you the beat and the verse and the hook already on it. So I've been to the studio with Swiss a few times, right? Swiss got a song for you. And when Swiss got a song for you,
Swiss got his.
But Swiss got hits.
I don't know about like recent beats I ain't really been fucking with the recent shits though. I don't keep it a bill.
Sound different. That's a change.
It is, man. You gotta change with it though.
Yeah, you definitely gotta change. You gotta adapt with the time. If you can't learn how to adapt with the time, what Gucci say long time, you're gonna get lost in the sauce.
You know what? Let me take that back. My memory just kicked in. He was making the beat on the plane. On IG, I remember seeing it. I was like, bro, this shit trash, man. And this shit ass. I'm like, yo, Swiss, what are you doing, sir? Like, I mean, he was on that motherfucker jamming. I'm like, trying to catch the beat with him. I'm like, I'm like, bro. I'm like, man, I'm trying to like just give you the respect, love, but it's like, nah. I think the respect in here is telling you the truth. Like, man, this shit ain't talking about nothing, bro. Like, you got hits though. You know what I'm saying?
Different guys in here. You got that. You ain't what you used to be. Niggas get old now.
No, for sure.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But there's that specific one. I can't call everything, but I just remember that one on that plane. I was like, man, you losing me, my boy.
What artist do you like to work with in the studio? I'm gonna ask you this first. Do you like to send artists beats, or do you like to actually get in with artists?
I personally think it's always better to get in with an artist and shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like it's especially if the artist fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying? The artist fuck with you is always good to be there though, because I feel like it's a different connection when you playing your beat though versus them just listening to your beat and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen this shit with Metro a lot. Like damn near throughout his whole entire career. So all right. Bro, I seen Metro make a nigga who was kind of like iffy about a beat fall in love with a beat. Like,
What he did, tell me what you said.
He gonna make you like, nah, this shit fire. Like, he gonna dance you. He gonna be like, man, no, hey, this is him. Like, he gonna lead you too. He just gonna make you feel like this is the one every time. He good at that shit. Like, yeah, he know how to do that shit for sure. Good.
But I'm gonna tell you though, I like producers like that. As an artist, I like producers like that. You know what I'm saying? I I'm a creative, but I like the vibe off my producers because they make the beat, so they understand the frequency of the beat. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't a lot of times. It ain't they be trying to tell you what to do. Like I go work with a lot of producers and I be like, what you feel like? What you hear on this beat? And they might say something, and what they say might spark something in me, and I might be like, ooh, they might be like, you know, I like that right there because now we're working off a frequency.
So you know why I feel like you think like that though too, because you make beats too, so you think on a different.
Yeah.
You thinking on a whole different
I
like.
ain't never thought about it like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you do. Like I'm open to take ideas. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the studio, I'm working with you though. I'm open to taking your ideas though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here to work with you though. I fuck with your beats, my nigga. I make beats and I fuck with your beats, nigga. Like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I think that's the best work though, when you can bounce energy off these people. I like to record. Like, you know, it's some artists that you record, like they don't want you to hear shit until they ready to record. Then you got some artists, they be, and, you know, I like that. I guess I come from when niggas used to freestyle and, you know, ciphers, and so I like bouncing out there. I like for a producer to be like, oh, they hard. Like,
Yeah.
I like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? What producer that you like the vibe with in the studio? You like, man, when me and this nigga get together, I like the vibe.
Man, let me think. Man, me and my boy Spiff, although he don't produce a lot for me, he makes beats though, but he know what I like. And if I need anything tweaked, he can come in there and tweak all that shit for me though, although I can do it myself too. Also like, dang, who I like being in the studio with? I'm gonna keep it a bean Parlay. Like I really be in that motherfucker by myself. Like when I leave from here, I'm going to the studio by myself.
You more of an introvert.
Not too much. Not too much. Really.
I vibe with niggas, but not too much. Where it's like, you know what, man, this nigga it's just this connection is just like, let's get it.
Listen, man. As a producer, that I already kind of know what I be wanting. I be like, bro, I got what I need from this person though. If I need anything else from this person, I'm gonna hit them up though. But most of the time though, I got the bulk of what I need from this specific person though. You know what I'm saying? And then I just kind of take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do know how to produce. Like so, I hop in when I need to. If no nigga completing that deal how I want him to, or if I don't feel like talking to no nigga and shit about trying to get my deal across.
Boom, boom, fuck that shit.
You get what I'm saying?
I got this shit.
Yeah, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
How do you usually start? You like to start with the percussion first, the drums. You like to start with the keys first, or it just depends on how you feeling?
I'm also like, I stay away from the drums first. I never dealt with the drums first at all. Though. I don't know why. It's just never been my thing. But I like going through sounds. I find me a nice little cool sound or a sample or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And just start from there and just start kind of like building this shit. But
you know how to play?
Not to the degree that I want to play, but I can move around that motherfucker though. I can get up and down it if I want to. Like, I can
is that the most frustrating part about being a producer who can't play? Is that you be hearing shit in your head, and then you really be trying to catch the shit in your head, but you can't catch that shit in your head?
I think I got over that phase. Cause I'm at that point where it's like, man, fuck it, call Blase Blah and get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna even stress myself. Like, I'm gonna be like, man, I know, you know what? I got other shit to do, man. But, man, I don't know, man. Like, shit. Like I said, like, I'm more of a nigga that I'm gonna give you the idea of where I need to get down, though. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, too, bro. I be on some, I be locking in, bro. I figure this shit out, though. I figure everything out, though. I finesse my way around this shit, though, if I got to. I show a nigga I don't need him. Quick.
Nah, for sure that.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever think about rapping?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Full throttle.
You go full throttle with it?
I just got a project.
Has that been something that you always wanted to do, or something you just said, fuck it, I'm finna do it too?
That's how I started. Remember I told you I started rapping, then I ran out of beats to rap on.
So then after you started making a hit, did you continue to keep rapping?
Yeah, but I wasn't rapping as much like as I was making beats, because I was having more fun making beats, because I was I was getting a lot of praise from it, and it felt good. It's kind of like when you're getting better at anything, though. So I was just spending more time doing that, and it was just easier. It just felt funner, you know what I'm saying? I was just learning more on it, though. You know what I'm saying? And shit, money, too. You know what I'm saying? I get more money from doing that shit. But I was still, like, dabbling in the back, like, making songs and shit, though. But, like, for, like, every fucking 100 beats I make, I'd probably make 1 or 2, maybe 3 songs and shit, though. So it wasn't like...
That ain't bad. So you should still keeping it fresh. You shouldn't shoot jumpers there, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I pick the basketball up.
Yeah, so, but...
Okay, let me ask you this. How do you do it now? Like, nigga want to beat now. Do you be like, nigga, these beats mine? Nigga, I give these niggas the other beats. Do you do yourself like you did Gorilla Zone?
Nah.
Or do you be like, nah, shit, I ain't tripping. Like, I want this beat, but shit, I'm gonna send it to him. Or how you do that process now?
Oh, look. Everything must go.
Oh, you're a trapper.
Yes,
you're a
for sure.
trapper. Oh, you're a fucking trapper.
Bro, listen, it's better than trapping, bro. If I could say something that I make out of thin air, my boy, that's profit, bro.
It's profit.
I'm like,
That's
what?
better than pimping, ain't it?
Nigga said, I can, instead of goddamn growing a pound, I can think of a pound out the thin air. Goddamn,
right now, go
and put it in the computer and sell it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Take the damn fast.
You know what I'm saying?
But ain't shit like it.
You know what I'm saying? I can do that shit over. But that's one thing, too. That's why I ain't really like just, I love everything I do, but I ain't married to everything I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, first, I know everything ain't for me, though. But, I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know shit. I just don't even like rapping on my own shit, to be honest. I do it every now and then, but, I kind of cherish the whole going up the rapper lane and doing that shit. Though. I like going through beats. You know what I'm saying? I like finding new producers. I like putting producers on. You know what I'm saying?
What's some of the favorite producers who beats you like rapping on?
My boy Vintage Jag. My boy Parker.
That boy Parker hard too.
Yeah, he go crazy. I got this other nigga's named Tommy. He go crazy. He be making samples and shit. My cousin David. He makes some fire beats. I got a whole bunch of producers around me. Bobby Critical, Don Cannon.
Critical. Shout out that boy Critical. My dog been consistent for a fucking long time.
Yeah, he did like a couple of records on this new project I'm gonna drop soon. So,
What you gonna call a new project?
I don't know. I just dropped one recently though in November. I called that one Dolores' Son. I just dropped that one November the 3rd. But the next one, I was contemplating. Honestly, I can't give you no exact date. I don't know yet, bro. But I want to drop it sooner than later though. I feel like holding on to anything. Just
I don't like holding on. How many songs do you think you got?
In total in my whole entire life right now?
No, it's just like that you accumulated now. It's like recently.
Maybe about like maybe about like 60 or 70, maybe 80 of them though. You know what I'm saying? But not like full finished songs though. They might be like hook, verse, hook. You know what I'm saying?
That's a song.
To a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? But to me though, like I'm also.
It's the producer shit.
I look.
The producer shit.
Nah, I look at it.
The producer shit. That's the producer shit.
I look at
One
it.
verse.
I look
One
at it.
verse.
I look at it like
12 bars. That's a song.
Songwriting.
8 bars.
Songwriting though.
That's the difference.
So
right.
boom.
Nah, I totally understand that.
So I don't like I just told you, everything ain't for me. I'm not gonna fucking put out 80 songs. I know 80 songs ain't good for me. You know what I'm saying? But they might be good for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got the I'm the Man song, bro. I was like, man, look, bro, that song it was fine for me. I wrote the song, put it out, did everything for it. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent called, he wanted it. Everything must go. Only person I be hearing in my head when those scenarios pop up is Young Dolph, man. All I be hearing is, go get the money, nigga. That's all I hear in my head, bro. And I be like, bro, it's gotta go. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on making this shit over and over again, though, bro.
How did that song come about? That he just hit you, he did it, he just said, I want this song right here. He heard the song, you sent it to him.
Ooh, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you, Parlay. It was literally that simple, bro. But it was like, it took probably like a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the song out, well, it was like a year, really. I had the song out for that year, but through that year, they kept telling me they liked the song. And I was like, bro, I'm like, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a comment on the shit. Like, I'm just appreciate it. I don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But then he came out to Atlanta, linked up with niggas and shit, though. Gave him some more beats, but then after he left, he still asked for that same song. I was kind of confused because the song had been out so long already. Well, a year to me, you know what I'm saying? But shit, he wanted to buy that shit. I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like some nigga come in here and be like, I want to buy that couch right there. And like, fuck everything, I want to buy that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you sure you want to buy that couch? Yeah, like all these couches here, you want to buy that one? I just gave you a whole batch of new couches. You want that one? Like, yeah. I'm like, all right, bet.
Everything must go. Go get them money. What dog said?
Go get the money, nigga. But I made him a sweet deal though because at the time he had transitioned from being on a major to being indie, so the budget is different though when you're dealing with an indie and shit though. Even though he's 50 Cent though, but I gave him a deal and it was basically like the pay I had got. Was like, I'll accept that pay for if you just keep me on there as an artist though, and for having me coming out as an artist though. I'm trying to like just roll that out though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah. You putting the play together. You don't learn.
Yeah,
You
so-
learn right from taught me.
yeah, so he agreed to it. I was like, man, fuck it, let's run it, man. Shit, first gold record with my name on it though, as an artist though. So it was cool.
It's your first platinum.
First platinum record might have been first platinum record might have been Birthday Song. That probably was the first platinum one. I think the fastest platinum song might have been Tuesday, like going up real quick.
What do you think you like making trap shit better? Singing better, more shit like Tuesday, like I call it like laying with a rock with like music for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do you got what you like better, or you just more like shit, nigga? I'm really everywhere. Today I'm just feeling like this shit.
Yeah, I just go off the feeling. Like I could say it was easier to make, like trap shit for sure, easier to make though. But everything easier to make depending on the feeling though. If I'm trying to make something that's going against my feeling, like if I'm feeling like a different way than other than some trap shit though, and I'm trying to make some trap shit though, it'll get a little hard though. But I still can get it done, but it'll be like a little more tricky though. But if I'm feeling it, boy, I can make them shits like this. If I'm feeling anything in the music, like, you know how this shit be, bro. You like you ever been making some shit? I was like, dang, bro, I don't know how I'm doing this shit, but I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn, you playing basketball. You said today you should hit every goddamn thing you shoot.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hitting that bitch, you should like, God damn, what the fuck? I know exactly what you're
Like,
talking about.
is that feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody get that feeling with them. Whatever it is that you do, you gonna feel when you on that street. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. You know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about when it comes to that shit right there.
For real, bro. But,
What do you think the biggest thing that you pulled from all these situations that the music business done taught you that you really use today?
I don't know what the biggest, like, the specific thing that I pulled though, but the thing that I do get from this though is kind of like, I feel like I'm supposed to be like, all the information I'm getting though and how I got it though, I feel like I'm supposed to share the information though and kind of like help people avoid from getting in that same situation though. So I'm kind of like a MLK for producers and shit though, to a certain sense though, because I speak up for them though and kind of say what's right and what's wrong though.
You're an advocator, bro. Yeah, that's some real nigga shit. That's some, for you to be able to go through something and be able to say, you know what, I want to make sure that I share the shit that I go through with people who may be in the same situation like me. That's some heroic ass shit. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? On some real shit. That's some player ass, real nigga, real OG, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's why you're gonna continue to be blessed, bro. I promise you this.
I'm doing it on the back though too. That's why I be putting emphasis on this on the thing, bro. I'm an artist too, y'all, because I be like, yo, look at me as a placement though, because I'm like, man, look, I could sit here and hog out the money myself and produce every single record, you know what I'm saying, and shit, they can pay me for all that shit though, but shit, I'm in y'all community, man. We in one community. I like, shit, send me some beats, y'all. Shit, fuck with me. Because I'm a play. Look at me just like the other niggas, though. But the one thing, too, I be also telling niggas, though, I do stand on the business that I preach, though, which is doing the right business with these producers and stuff, though. So, and one thing, I feel like I'm going to set the standard on how to get business done and shit, though, as far as, like, between the producer and the artist, though, and how fast it could and should be done, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show them how it should be done, though. So, like, when they do go to another artist, they going to, and they see how these other artists do it versus how I do it, and you know what I'm saying, like.
They're gonna understand.
Yeah, like.
Start doing classes the next.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying to, just be a little opportunity, little beacon for everybody though, to a certain degree.
That's some real nigga shit.
Don't run me dry, but just
that's some real nigga shit, bro. That's all that humble. You got a lot of humility, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why I told you today, they're gonna act like you check regular.
I know I ain't no regular nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. I be doing some irregular ass shit though, Parlay. But you know, I feel
No,
like
it's cool. I like no. Don't stop doing what you. I do it. I'm telling you.
I was just
I'm telling you, man. But I be doing it too,
I was
though.
about to tell you doing it too. But I mean,
You know
shit,
what I'm
cause
saying?
I can sit here and tell you about you all day. But I already know how it's gonna feel. I already know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
just saying this. I guess it's me being a nigga who do interviews and shit. Who I'm just saying like
Nah.
I respect your work and I feel like that shit should be celebrated. I feel like you should continue to celebrate that shit. I feel like niggas in our position, we really don't say a lot, and that make a nigga not salute us when they see us because it's like a nigga. When every time you go, you see a nigga in the army who got a higher grade than you. Every time you see they're gonna do that right there. You see what I'm saying?
Though.
But if you make a nigga stop doing it, then get what nigga, he ain't gonna salute you.
Nah, for
you
sure.
See what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes we just gotta, say a little bit every time and let a nigga know like, bro, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
I always appreciate it though. I'm a person that always appreciate the love. I ain't gonna lie, like this shit is. Boy, I ain't gonna lie to do what we be doing. Boy, this shit take people, man. This shit.
Oh no, but like 2 weeks ago, I told you we were gonna talk about the shit at the motherfucking Falcon Stadium. But I don't think I don't know nobody who ever did no shit like that.
I can't really explain it, bro. I was looking at. Did you get the pictures?
Yes.
Bro, I'm looking at the pictures and I find a picture of myself and I'm looking just like my cousin right here. And imagine like everybody's in front, but I'm just looking at. I'm shocked. I'm in some amazed shit though. I'm looking at myself like, cause when I met this shit, I'm like, mind you, when I first get there, I'm kind of on some like, man, I'm kind of grumpy and shit, cause it's early in the morning. We had to get there like 9 o'clock in the morning and shit though. So I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck we doing, but I'm like, I'm here for hand of those, but I'm not mad at the situation. I'm just more so mad because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where we going. I don't really kind of know. I feel like a fucking cow getting hurt and shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of irritated, but then as the day go by and I start seeing everybody that's piling in there, bro, just being like a young OG and this shit, though, and looking at that shit, though, I'm like, bro, niggas don't even understand. It's kind of hard to explain if you wasn't like right there in that moment, though. You know what I'm saying?
Shit was surreal as fuck.
Cause it's kind of hard to even connect all them schedules on one accord, though, bro. Like, just that many schedules on one accord, though, and that wasn't even like all of Atlanta, though.
No, bro, it wasn't even everybody, though.
Just like, bro, that little bit just felt good, though, just seeing everybody there. Bro, that shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. My mind went to
bro. And the one thing I like about it though, this shit was so egoless, bro. Like it was.
No, whoa, mine way egoless, dog.
Bro, I was proud of everybody about that. I was like, it's like, bro, everybody felt regular. Like you could literally walk up to everybody.
Smiles. It really made us feel like all them times we were talking about, like when shit was pure, like when niggas was going to the club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna see you over here. We're gonna see you over here. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go to the studio session. We're gonna leave, and everything was love. It wasn't no, you always got your mishaps, but it really wasn't no beef. It really wasn't stopping like. I don't want to go over here.
Yeah.
I don't want to. It don't matter where we was going to Buckhead, to the east side, west side, downtown.
That shit felt like
and then what it made me feel like.
That was when I say, bro, I can't, bro. I've been trying to tell people. It's hard to explain that feeling when you was there, especially when we was walking through that tunnel and shit though.
Yes.
And even being on the field, I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is like I don't know when it's gonna happen again. The next 50 years, we're going to be long gone, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they going to do the 100-year shit. I'm like, so I'm kind of looking at it like, dang, bro. Like, I'm like, dang, my whole 32 years, I ain't never been on no fucking football field doing none of this shit with everybody around this motherfucker, like.
Being celebrated, dog.
Bro, crazy. Literally left and right, like shoulder to shoulder is somebody, like anybody, like it's like, it's crazy you walk around this bitch. It's literally everybody got something to do with something around this bitch.
Everybody.
Like. You can't have no ego around this motherfucker. Nigga got a 50 jersey on. We walk around and be like the 50 boys, man. Bro, that shit was looking crazy.
Real life,
I fuck with that shit, man. Hey, shout out to Hannah for that, bro.
Shout out to Hannah, man. Shout out to the Falcon, too, man.
Yeah.
But tell everybody where you can follow you at, dog.
Everything Sonny Digital, SONNYDIGITAL. I don't know when this podcast is coming out, bro, but I'm just gonna put you down. I got a show on December 13th at the Cheetah, man. The first rapper to ever do this shit, man.
At the
Cheetah, man.
You wanna go to the Cheetah?
Yeah, y'all gotta come December 13th, man. 8 o'clock. I had a live band and all that shit there.
Yeah, come to the Cheetah.
You gonna see, man.
They told me Cheetah's a little different too now.
It's better. And shit,
somebody told me, I said, get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
Dude, what that chase? I said, nah, you can throw money. I said, man, stay throwing no damn. Man said, nah, they don't change, like.
Yeah, you gonna like it. It's one of them. It's a player vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna like it. Then, if you ain't been in the minute, just come that night when I do the show.
I'm gonna pull up.
You gonna love that shit.
I'm definitely pull up.
It's gonna be a vibe.
I forgot to ask. How the hell you do your tag? How you get your tag?
Shout out to my boy Jay Neutron, man. Hey, I bought my tag from that nigga for $20, bro. Back in probably 2009 and shit, bro. When I was fresh out of high school. And I sent this $20. He sent me the tag back. The first one said Sonny Digital on it. Then I told him it say Sonny Digital. He sent the shit back and shit. The rest was history after that. I ain't really like the tag at first. Even when I got it, I was just like, I had to get used to it. Like, it's kind of like I had to just it's like an acquired taste, you know what I'm saying? So I had to put it in about like fucking 50 beats before I got used to it, and I had to hear people start saying it and saying that they liked it.
Sonny Digital.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I got that tag, you know what I'm saying? My real name's Sonny, so, you know, that was already easy, you know what I'm saying? Digital just came along from one of my homies in high school. I used to have his group with and shit. My boy Jay Smooth, shout out to him, and my boy too still.
What the group name was?
PPC, Presidential Players Click, I think, yeah.
PP motherfuckers.
But I was a producer. I was kind of like it was basically like a mini situation that kind of like it was like a little small situation of like what my life was gonna be today, like on some like having artists around, just kind of managing their career, producing for them and stuff, and kind of guiding them and shit, shooting videos, like just kind of like just doing the work before the work.
You be shooting videos and shit too?
I wasn't shooting videos, but I don't know why I always had great relationships with like the video people around me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really, I got great relationships with everybody around me though, but the video people though, that's always been around me, they just always just showed me love. Like even like today, my one of my best friends that be shooting videos. He don't shoot all my videos, but he shoot videos. I know I can call him for a video anytime I want. You know, but you know, I just had good relationships with them niggas, and I show them the vision that I have, and they'll just follow it through and help me out. You know
that's special. No, that's special.
You know?
I appreciate you pulling up to the department, dog.
Nah, I appreciate you having me, my boy. Finally, man.
We gotta do this project.
Nah, whenever you ready, bro.
What's my whole project?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my boy.
Don't add me. I'm one of those.
Shit, the door's open. I ain't lying to you, bro. Shit, you could.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm telling you.
You still be making beats?
Hell no, I ain't touched no damn beat. Now, okay. Now I haven't made no beats, but I've been in the studio with Nard and B. You know what I'm saying?
What they use? They on Free Loops?
Yeah, I think that's what they be using. And I be telling my dog Adam. I call him Adam from Gresham Road. You know what I'm saying? He a white boy.
Yeah.
He make trap beats. Like he sound like he from the hood. You know what I'm saying? He be making beats all the time, and I be like, do this. And he be like, Parlay, you might as well make beats. I be like, bro, I ain't got time for that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. That's how I be. Like, I got two modes. Sometimes I feel like being a rapper, but it's like it flip flop. That's why I kind of like do one thing to compliment. God damn.
They hitting it death. Yeah.
So when I get tired of rapping, I just make some beats. When I get tired of making beats, I just go rap. I just ping pong and shit like that all day.
So I gotta do how you do. I just gotta find me somebody to play the keys. Cause I can think, I hear tunes in my head.
You got an MPC? Go get one of them new MPCs.
I used to. I ain't got one no more. I know how to work it though.
Go get that new one, bro.
The small one.
It's the LP. It's about like the same size as this. It's called,
That's about the same size as 2500.
Yeah, but they got this new one. It's called the One. It's called the One. It's got the speaker on it. Fire, my boy. They got the big one. It's called the X. That's the one I got. I fuck with that one though, cause it got all the knobs on it though. It's like no knobs inside of a knob. It's like everything right there in front of you, so I can touch everything. So I use that one, but all of them the same. But I really just switched from using like Free Loops to like the LP and shit and all that.
I know. I was in love with the 2500, bro.
Yeah, you know how to use that motherfucker still?
Yeah.
If you know how to use the 2500, bro, if you got that knowledge stored in your brain, bro, you need to goddamn go get your MPC.
And I had the 2500 with the floppy disk.
Bro, if you know how to use that motherfucker still, go get your MPC X, my boy, and I promise you gonna fucking fall in love with that shit, bro. I wasn't an MPC nigga at all. I was a Free Loops nigga, bro.
I love PC.
I'm an MPC nigga, bro. Like now, like.
And I had a Korg and a roller.
See, you had the whole setup, nigga.
Yeah, but I ain't fuck this shit. Been fucking 15 years since I even played with a damn beat in anything.
Bro, nigga, you go crank that shit up. Go make a beat, bro. I'm telling you,
I'm
and
making a
nigga,
fucking beat.
bro.
I'm making the beat this Friday. That's what I'm doing.
I look at like the back door and shit though. If the rap shit don't work for me, bro, I'm always make.
I'm making the beat Friday.
The fuck, nigga, I would have made. You should make the intro beat for your show, nigga. What the hell?
Nah, you right about that.
The fuck, nigga, I be on this.
Shit,
Nigga.
then we gonna do it.
Come on, I can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
That's the something fun to do. That's something I like that.
Yeah, they do it.
Friday, tomorrow.
Yeah, do it. Now, tomorrow, I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah,
You talk about tomorrow, I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, man.
Yeah, you already know this your boy Parlay live from the apartment. And when the apartment with Parlay, meet me in the apartment.